discovered a way to unseal the door over in the ancient coil. One thing we need to do is construct a special orb. Could I ask you to gather the materials we need for it? It might take some effort, but I think the results will be worth it. There's gotta be something good on the other side of that door. Wow, you made quick work of that task. You're a natural. Now we can get to making that orb.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Take this and go to the sealed door. With luck, the orb's power should take effect and open it. Nicely done. This technology is something else. We still have a lot to learn.
I heard about this thing called Unwavering on the news the other day. Is that something they eat on your home planet? It doesn't matter where they're from. I just want to get my hands on some. Please, help me out! It seems like their main ingredient is some kind of grain that's unique to that planet. Luckily, we here can digest it too. Wait! This is the one I saw in the database. Takoyaki! It's the flavor of grilled octocore organisms.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Here goes. Whoa! What's going on? It's sour. No, it's got a really complex flavor. Oh, it's taking me straight to Flavor Town. Oh, I could get hooked on these babies. Good thing they don't have any risky ingredients in them. Please help. As you can see, I'm desperate for more Umaibo. You guys got any more of them tasty snacks? This time, though, I want the veggie salad flavor. Got it? It's a salad with no veggies. Wild. I'm counting on you. Okay, calm down. It's not a real salad. Salads have raw vegetables. This has salt. yeah. This is the veggie salad of my dreams. I can't even imagine what it's going to taste like. Time to chow down.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Whoa! Flavor explosion! So fresh, so novel. How is this so similar to the real thing? I don't understand it. We don't have anything that packs this much of a punch. I surrender to the flavor.
Oh, it's you. There's been a malfunction at the integration plant and communications are down. Looking at the logs, it seems like they lost control of the defense system. Can you help us deal with this? We successfully cut the defenses off from the other systems, and door control is online. They should all be open.
Levels low. Go. Insufficient output. Out of my way. Acceleration.
Enough out of you!
Levels low.
Out of my face! I'm fired!
Destroyed.
You saved the plant and the colony once again. Words truly cannot express the depth of my gratitude.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Those of us who live in Parapeum are still in the middle of this chaos. Though it can be frustrating, we remain. Just knowing that there are people like you out there gives us the courage to keep going.
details are thin on the ground right now, but the remnants of the invading force are holed up in Convenience Cavern. Could you help us clear out these stragglers? We need your help, now more than ever. We're working on gathering more information about the remaining forces. I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything.
There's to
Threat
attend to.
detected ahead. Neutralized. Insufficient output.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Well, I'm ready to fight.
Destroy. Threat neutralized. Item obtained. No threats
This to the
detected.
waste.
Warning. Energy levels low. Thermal fight. Insufficient item obtained.
We have company.
Batting at maximum.
Ditch them. Enemies, dead ahead.
Prepare to engage hostiles.
We're in for a fight. We have company.
Stay calm.
I spot him too.
I don't like the look of them.
We've nothing to fear.
Initiate emergency protocol. Item obtained. Threat neutralized. Item obtained.
Stand tall.
Charge complete.
Enemies, dead ahead.
Then let's be careful.
Locked and loaded.
Leave it to me.
Item open. Item obtained. Threat detected ahead. Warning. Energy levels destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Runs in the family. Get ready to fight, everyone.
Stay focused.
Not so tough now.
Over already?
Item obtained.
Sweet!
Confirmed kills on the expected number of enemies. Thank you for your help.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
We still don't know how much of a threat the invaders pose, but we know that they aren't all gone yet. Stay frosty. We would really appreciate your help once again. I hope you can lend a hand. There appear to be remaining invaders at an unaffiliated container, fighting multiple unknown life forms. If possible, we could really use your help. Apparently, the enemy has flying capabilities. The order has been given for us to pull back from the surrounding area. We'll leave the rest to you.
We have come.
Energy levels low. Focused.
Enemies up ahead.
Leading combat.
Prepare to engage hostiles.
Remain vigilant. You are now
Prep
safe.
for engagement.
Understood.
Stay sharp.
Should be good now.
Threat
Get
detected
cocky.
ahead.
Enemies up ahead.
You're taking point.
End of the line.
Destroyed.
Can't let this go to waste.
Update.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Confirmed. Unknown life forms eliminated. Thank you for your assistance.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
You're a truly special group of people. Not just anyone could have taken down those life forms. But we can't get too dependent on your help. I'm working on analyzing more info about the invaders so we can make new plans.
Anyone home? Hey, what's going on?
Where did you come from? You know, It's been a while since you snuck up on me. What an awesome scavenger you are, coming here before I even call you. Ta-da! Check this out.
The ring? Whoa. Is it really?
Correctamundo! This is the other ring handed down throughout the Vineyard family. Finally, at long last, I have found it!
Wow. Guess that explains the freaky laughter, all right. Congrats. Great. So, where'd you find it anyway?
This you're not gonna believe. It actually got passed along to the Vale Empire. No wonder I couldn't find it searching Osirius high and low. Normally, you'd think the ring would be hard to find after falling into the Empire's hands, right? But thanks to the big ol' snafu between Osirius and Vale recently, relations and trading between the two have been totally revamped. That's how I got my hands on it. I'll bet there were some cool people working super hard behind the scenes to make this happen. Don't ask me who, but they definitely have my gratitude. I'm sure you feel the same, yeah?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Naturally, I gotta extend my thanks to you, too. I'm on the verge of restoring the Vineyard family name. And it's all thanks to my personal scavenger here. You collected all the vital material I needed. As head of my family, I, Welch Vineyard, would like to reward you with my sincerest gratitude. Okay then, now that I'm in rightful possession of this ring again, I'm starting to think this house is too small for my big ambitions. I'm gonna build an enormous manor that befits this beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. Oh, nah, that won't cut it. What a lame, humdrum way of reviving our name. I'm gonna make the Vineyards the greatest family of merchants in the entire universe! Now that relations with the Empire are on the up and up, it's the perfect time for some commerce! And until we're the world's leading merchant family, I'll be making use of your services. As my scavenger... No, that's not right. To use an old term from Vineyard family history, you are my business partner. So let's get back to business, partner.
Remain ever aware. The Nihlbeth we once knew is no more.
I understand. Let us be off.
All right, so we bust in there, and then we figure out some way to stop Boldor, yeah?
Correct. I wish to investigate to confirm my suspicions.
Let us go then. Little Duma has not once led us astray.
Maester Midas, I would like to express my gratitude to you for rescuing my Scorpion comrades.
I did nothing worthy of praise. Medical care isn't even my forte, exactly.
Do not discredit yourself.
You would do well to know that there are many things I still do not understand about the Scorpion. However, saving the lives of others is only commonplace magnanimity.
Meeting someone as honorable as yourself is as much a blessing as it is rare. My appreciation is insurmountable, Maester Midas.
Oh, I should be better equipped for this at my age. But I'm uncertain how to react to commendations from someone my elder.
I see. I am not very expressive myself, so I understand how you feel.
No, not quite. I would say your expressions are more cryptic than lacking.
You have me there.
What are you smiling about over there, you whelp?
I just thought it was pretty rare seeing you in the hot seat. That's all.
Balderdash, be gone!
How amusing. Not even I can resist laughing.
I will have your silence.
Oh my gosh, do you have any idea what you've done?
Yes, I do. I already told you so.
What's going on? Why are you guys fighting?
Raymond! Nothing. Nothing at all.
It is not nothing. I don't know if it's from Parapium or Vergnus, but Midas somehow managed to steal a machine and bring it here to Aster 4.
Ah, that annoying pact. Too bad you've been caught by this one, Midas. Might as well give it up.
Fine, fine, I apologize.
Midas, are you truly sorry for what you did?
Oh, yes, I swear on my mother's life.
In any case, I will confiscate it and take full responsibility for what happened. Don't do anything like this ever again, okay?
Yes, yes, fine, fine. Now be gone.
I've got my eye on you.
Can't believe I got caught. I guess sneaking it by the Verguldian so easily made me a bit careless.
You're not sorry at all, are you?
You know as well as I that halting an inquisitive mind is no easy feat. All right, now to rework my methods to make sure I get away with it next time.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that, okay?
We have traveled in one another's company for quite some time now, yes?
Sure have. Back when we met in Larkus Weald, I never imagined we'd be hanging around each other this long.
It was near this very place where we first set off together, was it not? Seems ages ago now.
So, now that we know each other a little bit, mind if I ask what you thought of me when we first met?
Do you mean of first impressions? Well, perhaps... No. I believe I must ask you the same first.
Okay. How about we both answer at the same time?
Very well then. Ready? Go!
A royal pain in the butt!
A useful oath!
A useful oath, huh? I guess that's better than being a useless one.
Oh, I also seem to have made a less than favorable impression.
But you know what? Doesn't seem like either of our first impressions were off the mark.
I offer no argument. Yet, I have experienced a great many things through my travels with you, and for that, I am truly grateful.
Yeah, same here. I know you got my back.
Let us brave what lies ahead together, much as we have with all of that behind. Ray, do you have a moment? I was hoping to share the results of my people watching so far.
Yeah, I don't mind. I didn't know you've been doing stuff like that, though. How am I supposed to judge the results of your people watching?
I shall show you my imitations.
Your what?
I am of mind that the best way to understand humanoids is to try and become like them myself. What I would like for you to do is try and guess who I am speaking as. If you are ready, I shall begin.
Ray, you don't look too good. Are you feeling okay? If you keep tripping over rocks like that, Albert will get on your case again.
Oh, easy as pie. Nina, right?
Correct.
Actually, I don't know if it was easy per se. It's more like no one else talks that way.
Let us continue then.
More?
Huh. That's my Elena for you, my #1 partner. Now I hereby promise I'll focus on my job, wake up in the morning all on my own, and clear my plate at every meal.
Wait, you don't think that's what I sound like, do you? And knock off making me promise to do all that crazy stuff.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Huh?
I was just...
Uh-huh.
Did I not just hear the sound of a cat meowing somewhere nearby?
Ah, you did. No cat, though. It was Maria.
It was nothing. Right, Ray? Please say it was nothing.
Right.
See? Nothing's going on here. Definitely not me mimicking a cat to try and get close enough to pet it. That's just nonsense.
Oh, come on.
I see. I have an approximate understanding of what you are doing.
Oh.
You like cats, don't you, Marielle?
Yes, I do. My grandmother loved cats more than anything, so she had many at home. And I always wanted a little kitty of my own, but I'm constantly away from home, so...
Yeah. Zipping around space for a living doesn't make it easy to have a pet.
That's why whenever I see one on my travels, I just can't help but try and pet them. Oh, such sweet, cute little babies.
Understood. That being the case, have you considered pursuing the position of captain?
What? What do you mean?
Were you a captain, you would have absolute authority aboard your spacecraft to do as you wished. For instance, wouldn't that make it easy for you to keep the company of a cat in your living quarters?
I could do that? A captain, huh? So I can't own a cat without becoming a captain. I have to make it a reality. For the kitties!
I doubt anyone in the Federation's extensive history has ever wanted to be a captain for that reason.
The practice of having goals is always beneficial.
Hey, school in session?
Why would you think that? Considering her position, I wanted Malkia's advice on how to be a better leader.
Oh, okay. Makes sense, you being in charge of a crew and all.
Ultimately, I believe the most important thing for a person in a position of power is to be calm. For no one wants to follow a leader whose mind is in disarray. Even when feeling unsure, simply projecting a serene ambiance will help those around you remain calm. In truth, it is not dissimilar to standing your ground.
I get it in theory, but when the time comes, I can't help but feel flustered.
Then you should try deep breathing exercises.
Deep breathing exercises? I'm finished. What is this supposed to do?
If you've lost your composure, the first step to regain it is to breathe deeply. Before making a big decision or taking drastic measures, remember to take a deep breath. That alone will make you feel much better.
Deep breaths, huh? Maybe I should try doing it too.
You should, Ray. You're our leader, after all. Let's try it out together.
It really is calming. I mean, I've heard about it before, but it's never been something I've tried on my own.
It is, isn't it? Thank you so much, Malkia. I'll keep this in mind for next time.
Good. Very wise of you.
Such breathtaking scenery.
Yeah, for sure. You don't get to see this kind of thing every day when you're tooling around in space.
Yes, the gentle breeze, fragrance of living vegetation, chirping and buzzing of animals. Splendors of nature itself. So very different from what we have in the colony.
Yeah, but being in space does have its perks too. And though nature is beautiful and all, it's not without its hassles either.
A quandary common among those from developed planets. Captain Raymond, which is preferable to you?
For me? I'd say... At the end of the day, lush greenery is best. Traveling around this planet definitely made me realize that.
Indeed. I would very much love to share the beauty and grandeur of nature with everyone through the Scorpium network. But I am not confident I can convey its majesty.
If that's what bothers you, then here's what you ought to do. Appreciate the moment. That way you'll never forget it.
Yes, I will commit this site to memory.
We've got to protect this planet. We can't let environments like these get lost.
Yes, that is one more reason why we cannot fail. Indeed, for the sake of the spectacle before me, I shall brandish my sword altruistically.
Do you ever stop to reflect on the great many places our journey has taken us?
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I've probably become more familiar with this planet than I am with Vergold. Maybe I could even show Antonio and my old man around, if they ever visit.
Oh, how wonderful that would be. Is there somewhere on my world here you find particularly captivating?
Particularly captivating, huh?
If perchance you were to spend your years here, where might you reside?
Let's see now. Someplace I'd live. Maybe the royal capital Ascendros.
Truly now?
It's a big city after all. Never a dull moment, you know?
If you would like, simply say the word and I shall have preparations made.
That hurt.
Dirty, rotten I wish I could live in
Oh, this scorching heat's killing me today. Hey, JJ. Aren't you hot underneath all that plated armor?
Hot? I am likely enduring the heat the same as you, Captain.
Suffocate if I spend
However, I do not find it unbearable.
Damn. You've got some endurance, man.
Well, say it does become intolerably hot. I could simply disassemble my armor.
Wait, you what? Your armor, you can take that off?
I can. Come to think of it, I have never removed my plating in your presence, have I?
You're blowing my mind. I didn't even know you could do that. Gotta say, though, I'm kinda curious what you look like underneath.
Also, if I ever get cold, I could always supplement this armor by adding even more on top of it. In doing so, I'd be able to function in the most frigid of climates.
Like armor on top of armor? That'd make you look like a frickin' tank, JJ. Oh man, I gotta see that too. Huh?
I was joking. Please don't believe everything I said.
What? Not everything? Then which parts were true? Hey, what are you looking at? Are you watching Leticia and Lola? Is something wrong?
No, I just thought it was a rather unexpected pairing. The one talking to Princess Leticia is from the planet Vir, yes?
Ah, yeah. Going off looks, they do make an odd pair. Surprised me at first, too.
They seem to speak with each other in quite the kind manner. Would you say they are friends?
I don't know if I'd call them friends or not, but it's nice seeing them chat peacefully like this, that's for sure. They first met as enemies, so it looks like things are much better than that now.
Enemies, you say?
Yeah. Lola was initially on the Empire's side when Osarius and Vale were duking it out. So that's the gist. Now with the war over, they're working together on peace negotiations.
I see. Such intriguing circumstances. Good. I now have one less thing to worry about.
What do you mean by that?
I was referring to what we just discussed.
You're not talking about Leticia, are you? So you were worried about Lola. JJ, Do you know who Lola is?
Well, perhaps. Captain Raymond, it is vital to take care of family, no matter the distance. Be it from one end of the universe all the way to the other. You must remember that your hearts will forever be connected.
Where'd all that come from? Well, well. Isn't this an unusual sight?
Is that so?
JJ has shared many stories with me. His mental preparedness towards combat embodies one of my perfect ideals.
JJ's ideals? What do you mean?
When engaged in battle, his serenity does not lose its hold, and no movements are wasted. JJ is what I strive to be, the embodiment of an ideal knight.
It does please me to hear that, but your direct honesty also disconcerts me.
The absence of any conceit. That is also how I strive to be.
Yeah, looks like Albert's putting a little pressure on him.
Pray tell, what needs to be done to attain such an unwavering spirit?
Well, I don't endeavor for anything in particular.
Hey, come on now, Albert. You're putting him on the spot here.
No. It's all right, Captain Raymond. If I had to offer advice, I'd say just continue to be yourself.
Continue to be myself?
Yes. Such frame of mind is the only thing that hasn't changed in me since I integrated with Scorpion. In a sense, I am resolved to expend my entire being to do what's best for those I care about, and to not stray from my convictions. The speed with which I then make my decisions may then make me seem composed to those around me.
Truly admirable. Forsooth, the words of our precursors are mine guiding force.
We can discuss this topic anytime you'd like, Sir Albert.
Whatever's going on here, these two seem to be a good influence on each other. What's wrong, Nina? Something bugging you?
Yeah. I just can't stop thinking about possible ways for me to learn about the advanced medical sciences from space.
Ah, still thinking about that, huh?
Yeah. Elena and Marielle both refused to tell me anything. I mean, I get that they have their reasons, but still.
Well, I know this may not make you feel better, but just remember that they're not doing it to be mean to you. I hope you can see that.
Yep, I know. I get it.
It's a shame, though. If there was anything I could teach you, I would. I mean, you need to know anything about cargo. I can show you how to load a huge haul really well.
Maybe I should take you up on that. Could come in handy for when I clean up my room. But in the end, I sort of see where Elena and Marielle are coming from. I mean, they both have their own thoughts and ideas on what they believe to be the correct decision. But I have my own too, you know?
I want to learn all the medical knowledge from up in space, to help everyone on this world that suffer daily from pain and illness.
Nina, if you have beliefs you strongly swear by, push and follow your path, no matter what others say. Even though doing so means it'll be a pretty demanding path to take.
I'll be okay. I knew this was gonna be tough from the get-go.
Great. And if anyone can figure it out, I know you can. And if you ever need anything that I can help with, you let me know, all right?
Yep. Thank you, Ray. You just wait. I'll handle this.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Hey, there's something I want to apologize for.
This is rather sudden.
Yeah, well, it's about when we first met. I kinda gave you a hard time for being from the Kenny family, and I'm sorry.
Ah, I remember that. I also recall you saying my family is the most notable in all the Federation, and that we're regular UP3 breakers. Don't worry, it didn't bother me. Everyone reminds me literally all the time that I'm a Kenny. So I'm totally used to it.
Honestly, though, I feel really bad. But that's not all I've got to say. After all the battles, all the craziness that you and I have been through together, it's not the girl from the Kenny family we've relied on. It's just you, Marielle. We can count on you because of who you are, not your family.
I'm so happy to hear that. Probably more so than anything else I've ever been told up to this point.
So I guess we'll have each other's backs for just a bit longer, huh?
You got it. We're at the home stretch. Let's fight it out together.
Anyone home? Malkia, so you've been drinking.
What's the matter? Am I that attractive? Flattery will get you nowhere with me, mister.
Ooh, she's been bending the elbow again, huh?
Oh, come now, Raymond. Surely you didn't wander all the way here just to stand around looking thirsty. Join me for a drink.
A drink? With you? Well... All right. I'll play along.
Wonderful. Now come, sit yourself right here beside me and drink up.
Cheers.
Oh, yes. Drinking with you makes the nectar extra sweet.
Whoa, is it safe to drink that much?
You don't have as much stamina as I thought you would. I'm just getting started, you know.
Holy crap, you're like a professional drinker. I can't stomach any more of this.
Now, where do you think you're going? Shouldn't a real man finish the drink he ordered? What a lonely sight.
Indeed. Never could I have imagined we might face such...
It is of sole consolation that the number of victims was low for such circumstances.
You seem surprisingly calm.
I am pleased you see me as such. There is nothing to gain from losing my composure here. Though inside, I am seething with fury.
Sorry.
It matters not. I will see it through that he pays for his atrocities. I do not care what he may title himself. I will not allow him to defile our sacred land unpunished. I will flood their network with the anguish of my people, the Trathen's fury.
Let this be retribution for such heinous crimes committed upon these sacred grounds.
Yeah. This place means a lot to us too, Malkia. Let's take down this big old bastard once and for all.
By our hands, justice shall reign supreme on behalf of all who live in Nihlbeth.
Agreed. We fight now for the many we have come to know and cherish.
All right. Let's do this thing. What are you two staring at?
Well, Leticia asked me to come look at the cosmos.
This view of the world of stars, it looks so very different from the starry skies to which I am accustomed. I could gaze upon it for hours.
Try getting a job in space. You'll get sick of seeing them real quick. Take me, for example. I can't even remember the last time I stopped to smell the celestial roses.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as Ray. Though the view does vary by location, so I wouldn't say I ever get tired of it.
I would like to see more of the starry skies.
Ray, which do you like better? Seeing the stars from space like this? Or seeing them up in the sky from the ground?
I guess... the view of the stars from space.
I agree. They're so close, I feel like I can touch them. Sometimes I even find myself reaching my hand out.
I share the same feeling. Truly, every star shines so brilliantly, like so many jewels in the darkness.
You two seem excited.
Hey! I was just asking Mario tons of questions of what the schools are like in space!
Oh, you thinking about going off-world?
Still not sure. But it never hurts to have options, right? I'm not ready to write it off just yet.
So then, let's say your future is in space, and you want to join a Federation school. That could be a tricky proposition.
What? Why? I'll work and study so much my head will fall off!
The issue lies in how the Federation will regard Aster 4 from here on.
Here we go. Marielle's favorite excuse, the UP3.
What do you mean by excuse? But yes, you're right.
Does that mean I won't be able to head into the stars to study even if I wanted to?
There is a precedent.
Precedent?
Yes, that's right. It was someone from an underdeveloped planet who conducted great research and made their mark on Federation history.
Huh. So the Federation has a surprisingly flexible side.
They must have been really something so cool.
At present, I cannot say anything for certain. However, if it happens for you, Nina, I will provide you with my utmost support.
Oh, thank you, thank you! I'm gonna stay optimistic and on top of my trade just in case.
What about Vergald? I'll bet you could go there without any extra trouble.
Ray, that's not what you said last time I brought it up. Sure you weren't just trying to talk me away from the Federation?
Whoops, kicked the hornet's nest.
Considering your field of expertise, I think it would be best for you to study abroad in the Federation.
Wow, it's been a long and windy road, but I really am all the better for it, huh?
Yes. I've been thinking about the recent conflict between the warships in the nuke.
Ah, the battle between the space fleets. Must have been pretty shocking.
Absolutely. I know I didn't see the entirety of it, but I could tell the skirmish was of a magnitude beyond imagination. However, it made me feel like it was essentially no different from our fight.
Huh. What do you mean?
No matter how massive the ships are, when you get right down to it, they are mere weapons. Looking at it in that light, wouldn't you say our conflict is ultimately one and the same?
I see. That's certainly one way to think about it.
No need to take it to heart, though. I purely saw an outrageous spectacle and felt like squabbling with you.
No, I actually think you're surprisingly close to the truth there. But if we call the precious Federation ships just weapons, I'm sure they'd freak out.
Oh, Ray, do you need Antonio for something too?
Yeah, just needed him to take care of something real fast, but it looks like he's got company.
Company?
Please excuse me for dropping in on you unannounced.
No, it's fine. I know it's hard to talk about these things in front of everyone else.
Hmm? Is that a woman's voice?
Antonio, sorry to interrupt. The data that you asked me to expedite is complete, compiled, and ready for you to review. Is this a bad time?
Oh, Chloe. And Captain Raymond.
Oh, it's just Marielle. I heard a woman's voice coming from Antonio's room and got to wondering.
No funny business, I assure you. Antonio has a lot of experience as a captain, so I came to ask him how best to prepare. I didn't want to ask him in front of Sayuri and the others.
The Lawrence family ships are civilian ships, you know. Antonio doesn't think like the captain of some scary battleship. Besides, why ask Antonio in the first place? Why not Ray?
Well, of course I asked Captain Raymond, but he told me that everyone has their own way of thinking about these things. Right?
Sure did. And that's why you're going around talking to a bunch of people, trying to figure out what makes sense for you, yeah? I think you're doing the right thing.
Regardless, you didn't have to come to his private quarters.
Anyway, Chloe, you came to discuss that thing you emailed me about earlier, yes?
Correct. I already prepared the data you asked for, and I attached it to the email I sent. I found some flaws in the reference data that you gave me, so I wanted to confirm whether we should use it as is or not. I went ahead and summarized the incorrect portions in the attached file.
Well done. It looks like the stats at headquarters have some errors. I'd like to have their say in this. Sorry to add to your workload, but could I ask you to rework this with the revised data?
I thought you'd ask that. so I've already taken the liberty of uploading the correct version to my personal folder. I also added the differential information due to the revision, so you can review that too.
Outstanding as always, Chloe.
Outstanding? No. All I did was put together the data that I thought you might want, after all.
You see, Mariel, a captain is only as good as their crew. My crew knows how I think, and they always make sure I have exactly what I need when I need it. Just like Chloe here. You can't just become a captain. No one can. It's the trust of your crew. Sayuri, Pike, Kasim, and the others. That's what makes you a captain. So I reckon a good start would be opening up to them about these feelings of doubt you've been having.
Thank you, Antonio. I've kept all my concerns hidden away for fear of making them feel uneasy. I thought that was for the best, but I may have actually made them more anxious by putting up my guard.
If your subordinates know what you're thinking, then they'll be able to adjust their actions accordingly. Here, Mariel, take a look at Chloe's data.
It's highlighted in places.
Chloe, why are there highlights here? They're not on any of the internal templates, right?
You were always interested in those particular values, so I thought it'd be better if they were, easier to spot. Wait, is that a problem? If you turn off the display on the right, it'll make them disappear.
Whoa, I didn't know you could get them to look like this. I should have asked Chloe to handle all my reports, too.
Now, that's your responsibility. You shirk that off on her, and I'll get Dad to transfer Chloe to my team. You understand? What would you think about that, Chloe?
Huh? Well, I'll just resend you the corrected data then. Bye!
It seems a captain must also master the art of winning people over.
Not sure I've done that myself.
I have a tough road ahead of me, don't I?
It's the final act, Ray. You all set?
On this ship? Yeah, I think so. I'll figure things out as I go.
That tracks. It's how you always get things done. Ray, I know you're not some idiot who doesn't know when to fall back, but still, don't get careless out there.
You know it.
Can you believe what an ordeal this has been?
Yeah, just supposed to transport some cargo and be done with it. Definitely didn't see this coming.
I was scared half to death when I got that distress signal from you.
I remember you looking pretty furious at the time.
Can you blame me? Anyone would be upset if they thought their family member's life was in danger. Dad was worried sick about you too. Don't even get me started on Mom. After all, it was a Federation ship that shot the Aegis down. If those people wanted you dead, we all knew there was a good chance they'd follow you down to the surface.
Yeah. Understandable. You gotta consider that possibility if you don't know what they're after. Now, I know that there are decent people in the Federation, but I didn't have the best impression of them from the get-go. And I don't think that perception would have changed if I hadn't met Mariel.
True. I'm glad all of your allies are such good-hearted people.
For real, I'd be up a creek without them.
Ray.
What is it?
Do you feel like you've grown as a person through this journey?
I guess so. I know I got myself mixed up in a heap of trouble, but I also got to challenge myself a bunch. Learning about everyone's values helped too. Friends and foes alike.
Is that so? Sounds like it was a great learning experience for you. Hopefully this maturity will translate to your work life too.
Thanks, bro.
This is the bridge. No anomalies to report in nearby sectors.
Oh,
Understood.
Ray.
We will remain on
Looks like the final job is upon us.
Yeah. From the moment we landed on Aster 4 till now, everything went by in the blink of an eye. Who knew the quest to find you guys and get back would lead to all this save the universe stuff?
I didn't even envision us getting attacked by the Astoria in the first place.
Oh, you're telling me. I was worried about what would happen after we crashed, but look how far we've come. Couldn't have done it without the gang. They're all such kind, special people, too. I'm really lucky I met them.
You were amazing too, Ray. You worked together with the inhabitants of an unknown planet, and you rescued Elena and me. And it must have been so hard for you when you found Elena, too.
Sure was. Felt like a real failure. I couldn't have fixed her if it weren't for Duma and Midas. Elena basically told me to destroy her, but man, am I glad I didn't give up hope.
Sometimes you're all over the place, Ray, but you always manage to come out the other end just fine.
You know what? Fair.
I was so scared. All I could do was put on a brave face and hope they wouldn't kill me.
I mean, who wouldn't be scared? You couldn't even communicate with them. But look at you now, Chloe. You can speak their language without a communication device. Not to mention, you did a great job of infiltrating the Vale Empire. You know, that mission wouldn't have been possible without you there.
Oh. Yeah. You're right.
Damn straight. Keep your head held high.
Oh. You know I'm no good at taking compliments like that.
Yeah, probably because you don't get them too much.
Ray, I can't fight like Leticia and Elena can, so I can't come with. But I'll be here waiting. Make sure you come back. Safe and sound. Okay?
I'll be back. You can count on that. Don't you worry.
Is bringing happiness to everyone really what Boldor is after? I can't shake the feeling that he has some ulterior motive.
You know, I was thinking, you must get paid pretty well when you're a Federation lieutenant, huh?
Are we talking money all of a sudden?
Oh yeah. A transpo guy like myself would love to hear about it.
I'm not so sure you would. To be perfectly honest with you, I've never paid much attention to my salary.
I would kill to be able to say that.
No, I mean, I don't have time to spend it. You can't shop when you're on long-term duty, you know.
Ah, it's a military thing. Gotcha. But man, that's such a waste. You gotta spend it. Money's a commodity.
Easier said than done.
Okay then. Tell you what, Captain Ray here will teach you a thing or two about how to spend it. What about buying some designer clothes or cosmetics?
I'm not really into that kind of stuff.
Not even every once in a while? Come on, girl, treat yourself.
Maybe. I'll give it some thought. You know what? Why don't you come shopping with me?
What?
No particular reason or anything. I just want to have someone looking out for me so I don't make any mistakes with my money, you know? I mean, you're the one who brought it up in the first place.
All right. Yeah, you got me. I promised. Hey, Dad. I'm back.
Oh, let me roll out the red carpet. I ain't heard a damn peep out of you the whole time you were marooned on that planet, and now here you are.
Whoa, chill. I sent out a distress signal and Antonio got in touch, didn't he? And I couldn't use the pod subspace comms because we had to use the parts for Elena's repairs. To top it off, we ended up getting involved in the planet's war.
Yeah, I know what happened. I heard it all from Antonio. But you could have gotten in touch any time after you were back in space, be it from the Akisuki or the Aldous.
Yeah, I mean, you're right and all, but I'm not a little kid anymore.
You just don't get it, do you? It don't matter if you're a kid or a grown man. I know you can look out for yourself, but you were in quite the shitstorm. I just wanted to know you were okay. Even though I knew what was going on all the while. Father just can't relax until he hears his kid's voice. Get it?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Dad. Boy, didn't know you were that worried about me, Pops.
Just make sure you get in touch with me from now on. I'm always gonna be your dad, and you're always gonna be my son. Don't you forget it.
Need a tissue.
Could that hurt?
Well, I'd say everything worked out.
What did?
Remember your promise about bringing me to space? Though you ended up running off with Marielle.
I did not run off. Plus, I totally brought you here in the end.
Hence, I declare that it did, in fact, work out.
What is this? Why does your answer feel so unsatisfying?
What's this all about now? What sort of promises were you two making? Something shady, I bet.
Incorrigible child, Raymond and I spoke before. And I told him to bring me to where he calls home. In other words, the stars.
Yeah, and now we're here, just as I promised, right?
I have a feeling a lot of it was dumb luck. But I suppose I should give you my thanks.
Luck might have had something to do with it, but I kept my promise.
Aw, that's not fair. If that's the case, I should have roped him into some kind of promise too. Oh, can't we just pretend that we already made one in the past?
What kind of logic is that?
Maybe like... I know! By the way, Captain Raymond, you remember you promised me, right? You promised me one day, very soon, you will buy me my very own spaceship?
Why would I ever promise that?
Ah, on that note, you also promised that you would buy me my very own android.
Well, you stay out of this.
Aw, you meanie!
Yes, you me.
Go on, say it, you coward. Hey, what's the matter with you?
Cheese.
Huh?
Teriyaki burger. Cream of corn.
You're freaking me out, man. You hungry or something?
There's a big debate going on in the Continuum right now. It's about which Umaibo candy is the most delicious of them all.
Umaibo? Are you talking about the snacks from Earth?
Have you had them before?
Oh, yeah. They're snacks shaped like sticks with different designs on the wrappers for each flavor.
I'm familiar with their shape because of Scorpium's shared understanding, but I've never eaten one.
Huh.
Though we can share knowledge based on occurrences in the Scorpium network. Actual experiences related to the 5 senses are exceedingly inaccurate. Hence, many of my comrades are grieving that they cannot participate in the discussion. Experiencing food and taste is a prime example.
Oof, that's rough, buddy.
Captain Raymond, please, help me to understand what exactly is so irresistible about these Umaibo?
Well... the amount of flavors, I guess.
I've heard their numbers rival the stars in the universe, and that they can disappear in a flash, like meteors.
Yeah, some do vanish in less than a year, but I think lots of them have been around for forever. And apparently, you can only get some flavors in certain regions.
And which flavors do you enjoy, Captain Raymond?
Chocolate or mentai?
Chocolate does not surprise me, but mentai? What is that?
I'm not super sure what it is, but I think it's like spicy fish roe or something.
Snacks that taste just as good with chocolate as they do with spicy fish roe. I cannot fathom such a thing.
Well, you know what? Maybe you can ask Marielle to get some for you.